I'm Melanie Fletcher. I'm the science manager at the Freshwater Biological Association, and we're here today to just help out on this recreation of the Easter class because I've been involved with training at the FBA for a long time, and my specialism is invertebrates, so we're here to talk to people and enthuse them about invertebrates that we find in the lake and streams around the Lake District.
My name is Soraya Alvarez, and I'm from Spain. I'm the science officer at the FBA, just covering scientific projects at the FBA, as well as helping with training on invertebrates and doing some works with past history of the catchment, so trying to disentangle of this past heritage, try to see in what ways they may have hampered or impacted on the ecology. I started with engineers and I realized I didn't like it. And I became more passionate about real nature. And I'm really enthusiastic and I think I'm quite curious in all ways. So I think that's why I love ecology, because there's always unknowns that has to be
I think that's
explored.
You see things around you, don't you? And you sort of want to know why. And I think that's it. Like, I was born in the middle of Codesal forest, so like my dad was a forester and we were totally surrounded, by forest everywhere. It was just, and so when I was little, we were always out and about, just like looking at things and trees and what's that and what's this, and making mud pies and getting into rivers and looking under rocks and just I think that was it.
Not really like discovering new things. It's more like learning through the process. It's not really like I'm gonna be the next explorer, which would be great, but I think at the moment it's quite unlikely, especially in Europe. But it's more about like learning what other people have learned or have discovered and just try to build up those. But I like also statistics, and I like the ways to put them down into mathematical order. I like that as well. So you can omit science without the...
Yeah, and I guess that's it, isn't it? The way you think about science is like as the process of doing things, like how you think about things, how you go about doing your work in a scientific way, I guess, is that. But I think it's kind of an interesting thing now because people talk about science in a different way, I think, these days, because it's all about, especially when it comes to the environment, because it's been politicised and people want to use scientists. They always say, scientists said this, to prove whatever their argument is. You probably get people talking about Brexit saying, scientists said we should stay in Europe, or scientists, and I kind of find that a bit annoying, because often it's usually because they've misinterpreted what scientists have said in the first place, so they usually get it wrong. And it's not the scientists who've got it wrong, it's usually the people who then report it, and it's the interpretation of it, and that's kind of difficult. And also because everything's about evidence these days.
And static. There is not like a scientist said that and that's it, because it's a fact. And it's not. We are quite flexible, and we should be flexible because the current world is not as fixed or fact.
But that's the point, because the key thing about science is that it's a moving thing. So it's no good saying, you said this yesterday, and the state's like, but that's the whole point. Science moves on, and we learn more things, and we move on with it, and that doesn't suit people, because they want an answer and they just want a definitive thing. And I just think, but it's fundamentally because they don't understand the process of that and how it works. So.
But they don't want to, because it's just like there is not like a yes or no completely. So there is like grades of between black and white. There is, and that is science. Is always, we are not going to be always not all we're going to be on the black or the white section. We are going to be always on the grey shades. And I think that's the funny thing, and that's why I like.
That's why
science.
It's interesting as well, isn't it?
Yeah.